And we welcome you live for this varsity contest between the Bishop Luers Knights and your Carroll Chargers. I am your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kale. Joined by here to my right is Olivia Wood. Let's get into the stats for this game here tonight. Let's start off with Carroll's stats. Carroll's last game was on Saturday where they faced Concord. And in that game, they won that game 1-0. Where Joey Casaburo scored that lone goal, and Jonah Miranda had the assist in that game. Your players to watch for tonight's matchup will be Joey Casaburo, Landon Wells, and Boston Stanford. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's starting goaltender tonight. It'll be either Boston Stanford or Landon Macy. It does look like Landon Macy is set. So I don't think Boston's going to get the starting matchup here in goal tonight. So I believe it's Landon Macy will be your other player of the game, player to watch. Then let's get into Carroll's next game will be on this coming Wednesday, where they will face Northrop at 7 p.m. here at Carroll, which that game will be broadcast, and that should be a very intense match. Now let's get into the Bishop Luers stats. Their last game was on Saturday, where they faced Bethany Christian, and in that game, that ended in a 1-1 tie. Their players to watch are Andres Rodriguez, Mario Martinez, and Tyler Pepe. And their next game will be this Thursday, where they will have a home game versus Bishop Dwenger at 5:30 p.m. As that's going to be it of stats, we will take a break. Come up here as we'll get set and ready to go here for the varsity action here in a couple of minutes. As we come back live from out of the anthem, Carroll and Luers getting ready to have a good battle here tonight. Now we can get into your starting lineups. First for the Bishop Luer Knights, number 3, Diego Mendez. Number 4, Abram Hall. Number 5, Charlie Shanatschek. Number 8, Andres Rodriguez. Number 9, Tyler Pepe. Number 11, Ryan Stoker. Number 13, Cooper Peters. Number 14, Eric Salnez. Number 15, Daniel Mendez. And number 23, Edwin Tinaja. Now your starting lineups for your Carroll Chargers. In goal, number 1, Landon Macy. Number 6, Liam Reed. Number 7, Spiros Raptis. Number 8, Parker Jagger. Number 9, Joey Casamuro. Number 11, Cooper Goss. Number 12, Jonah Miranda. Number 13, Cole Zent. Number 14, Sam Bernard. Number 17, Colson Borsma. And number 20, Carter Rowan, and we are officially underway. There's the pass from Borsma, still with him. Borsma moving it up ahead, trying to find Raptis. Raptis drops it back. Borsma moves it ahead, trying to find Bernard. It's taken away here by Schnerzstrak. There's the drop pass from Rodriguez. He's going to send this one all the way upfield. Knocking it out of play is Rowan. And this will be a Luers throw-in.
A good start from both Carroll and Luers, and we are getting into the JV game with Carroll ranked number 3 in the state of Indiana for soccer and 13th in the nation.
This ball is put ahead to the right side. It's Mendez in the corner trying to fight it off with Bernard in the corner. Mendez, Bernard, and now it looks like Borsma's trying to pick it up, and now that's forced out of play, and that's a nice job there by Bernard to get that one out of play, and this will set up a goal kick from Landon Macy. He will drop this off to Reed. Moves it up. It's in Carroll's goal box, now moved out to the right side. Here's the drawback pass through the middle. Drops it off as Raptis. Goss is going to move it to the side. Finds Borsma. Borsma drops it back off. Finds Zent. Zent now going to go to Rowan momentarily. Zent on the sideline trying to keep it in. He does. This ball is put ahead from Borsma all the way out to the goalkeeper box. And then Snorchak dropping it off from Peters. There's Hall for Luers. Now picking up is Goss. Goss and Borsma. Goss into the left corner. Looking to cross it back in. It's still loose. Trying to find the ball. It's Raptis. This goes out to the top. That was a shot by Bernard, and it's wide right of the net.
That was some of the mistakes that the JV made, overestimating their strength and just missing the goal, whether that's going up way over or off to the side. And I hope that the varsity doesn't make those mistakes, because this is a really great matchup, and the Chargers could definitely use as many wins as they can get.
This ball is put out to the side. It's in the corner, drops it back to, it's not Raptis. That was Jagger out there on the right side. No, that was actually Miranda. As some of you guys know, Jonah Miranda, he's one of our color commentators here for the network, but he's playing varsity soccer here. So now we resume action, and that ball's going to be put out of play. Carroll's going to get called for the foul. It was a trip. This ball's sent up ahead, trying to find his Reed. It's knocked out of play. There's the throw in and sent all the way upfield. Now it's drawed back. That's Reed. Reed's going to drop it back out to Rowan. Rowan going to pass it out to Zent. Zent goes off his leg. A little funny, but knocked down here from Stroker. There's a high chip shot, and it's way wide of the net by Rodriguez. So both sides getting a little bit of action here on the offense. As there's Jagger trying to fight it off from that far side. Let's now move back to the middle. Here's Medinez. There's the cross back to the corner. And that's going to be way offside. So it'll set up a Carroll goal kick here by Macy. Or not. It'll be a free kick here by Jagger. He's going to drop back off to Rowan. Rowan going to move it off to his left to Zent. Passes it back up to Boersma. Now drops back to Goss momentarily, but big back up from Sinales. Now with the ball, here is Bernard. Bernard trying to through ball up to Raptis here in the left corner. Raptis with the ball. Looking to cross it. And it's to be knocked out of play. And Carroll will have their first opportunity to score here in the corner. As Sam Bernard going to take it here for Carroll. Here's the cross attempt. It's headed out. Put back down by Bernard. Here's the second cross attempt. And that's just going to go wide of the net. Out of play. Two nice cross attempts there by Sam Bernard. But none of them able to find the back of the net. It's a good job there by Luers to keep the ball out. This is sent all the way upfield, out to center. And it's dropped back. Goss and Raptis trying to fight for the ball. Now that is Boersma trying to pick it back up. Goss allowing the pressure. But this will be a Luers throw in. And that's going to be taken here by a Stroker. As this ball is sent up the field. Trying to get to the ball was Pape. It's knocked out, but here's a throw in here by Sinales for the Luers. Puts it back in. Here's Mendez with it. Drops it back over to Sinales. Here's the cross attempt. Knocked away by Branda. As that's going to go out of play. But it's going to go off Goss. So this is a Luers throw in taken there by Stroker. As this is headed back out, and we're going to do this again. Stroker going to throw it in, knocked down. As that was Reed trying to pick it up. Now Reed with the ball now. Reed going to put a through ball up to the side, finds Raptis. Raptis trying to fight off his defender, which is Snutchstack. He's going to be called for a foul. Here's the free kick. Sent up field and goes off the head of Rodriguez momentarily, but knocked down. This ball's out to the left corner. Here's the cross. And that's going to go high at the net, out of play.
That was just some great offense from Bishop Luers being able to move it down the field, but also some great defense from Carroll being able to stop them from getting into the goal. And this is going to just, let's see how this plays out. Both great offense and great defense.
This ball goes all the way back in the Luers zone. Trying to pick it up there on the far side is Bernard. This is moved out by Hall. Hall with the ball. Drops it back out to Zent with the kick. Now Bernard picking it up. Bernard still on the ball. Gets it through his two defenders, throwing him off. There's the drop back out to Rowan. Zent moves it over. Finds Boersma with the cross. Has Casaburo open. And Carroll's going to be called offside. Just offside. It was close. But Casaburo just 2 steps behind the two defenders. And that's what drew the offsides. This ball is sent over to the far side. This will be a free kick here for Luers. Another foul called. Here comes a nice cross kick. Headed down by Zent. It's still up in the air. Now it's knocked down. With the ball is Medinez. Still with it. It's knocked away. Good job there from Reed. Now here's Boersma with the cross up high, trying to find Raptis. Raptis with the 1-on-3. Raptis going to take it himself. This is passed over to Casaburo with the chip shot, and it's wide, and it goes into the parking lot.
That was some great offense by Carroll, just being able to really move that ball down the field. So let's see if they can continue to move the ball down the field and just keep it down in the Luers half and see if they can score a goal here.
This ball set up, knocked down. That's knocked away. As this ball is put back in, and there's a nice save made by Macy. Macy's going to roll this one out to his right. Found Reed for a second. Here's Miranda moving it up. Finds Casaburo. He's going to drop it back. Is that going to be kicked out of bounds? Actually, no, it's not. Lost track of where the ball was. Thought it went out of play. But there's picked up there by Miranda. And now it's going to be out of play. There's the throw in. Trying to swipe it away is Miranda under pressure. Now it's picked up by Reed. Drops it back out to Bernard. He sends it upfield. As this is kicked way out of play. This will be a Carroll throw in. Looks like Casaburo will throw it in here for Carroll. Or no, he won't. It will be Miranda to throw it in. There's the pass and the throw in. Picking it up. On the far side. I believe that was Raptus. As this one's drawn out back out the center. Luers trying to move their offense. There's Medinez. There's the cross high. That was from Sanales. Knocked away. A little pushing and shoving. Here's the through ball, trying to get it to Casaburo. That was Bernard with the high cross, trying to get the through ball, but goalkeeper Peterson making the stop. This ball's chipped away, moved ahead. Finds Sanales. Is the high cross. Macy is going to make the stop. He's to throw this one out to Zent. Zent with the ball. He passes it back up, trying to find Raptus. It goes too far. This Goss and Casapuro trying to fight it out, but Carroll's going to be called. This ball's put out on the far side. Now back into the center. There's a nice job there. Nice clear there by Zent. Get this one out of Carroll territory. Peterson not going to kick it out. Found Stroker. That one is blocked by Boersma.
We've just seen a lot of involving the goalies. It has been very close to both goals, very close calls, and just a very good offense, but also great defense, being able to stop the ball from going into the goal.
As this ball is put to the far side and it's knocked away by Rowan. This will set up a Luers throw-in coming in from Stroker. Here comes Stroker's throw-in. This gets over to the feet of Boersma. Is knocked down and be called offside. But Macy gonna kick this one out to his right. Finds Reed. This is the high cross trying to find Jagger. Jagger with the ball. Keeping it in. Nice toe stop there. There's the pass, and it's way too high. Where the kick. So no, that was Raptus. That's my mistake, and Jagger just lofted that ball high. The first shot attempt on goal tonight. Just goes way too high of the net. So here's the kick. This goes out to center, headed down by Reed. Now into the outside. Moves it forward as there's a side push. Believe that was Bernard with the push. Yes, it was. So it's a Luers free kick that's moved ahead now. There's this nice stop by Zent. Almost had the through ball trying to find Hall there. Actually, no, that was, yeah, it was Hall. With the breakthrough, this ball's put to the far side in the corner. It will be Raptus. There's the throw in to Goss. It's out of play. Now it's Boersma to throw in. He throws it in. Trying to find Bernard. Now Goss trying to fight for it. This ball sent out. Reed with the stop back. So now this draws back out to center. Here's Medina. Sends this ball way upside. Rowan. Back to get it. So this one's dropped back. Finds the feet of Reed. This drops back out to the side. Zent passes it over to Boersma. He keeps this in on the line. Sent over to Bernard. This knocked away. Luers trying to play a little bit of keep away. It's Hall. Draws it back out. Now it's drawn back in to Schnorr's check. As this one's dropped back to the goalkeeper, Peterson. Sent all the way over to the side, trying to connect that over to Tajna. That's too far. This kick is put back out to Goss. Goss trying to draw it back. He did. Got it over to Miranda. It's a nice side pass out to Casaburo. Casaburo with some room, trying to move it around. It's blocked and taken away. Now it's taken out by Menendez. It's passed out. Finds Stroker. And now picked up by Boersma. Raptis with the pass. Out to Goss. Goss with it. He's going to draw it back. Finds Zent. Zent now back to Goss. Goss moving it forward. Finds Boersma on the left side. Boersma going to try to look to pass the Raptis. This one's going to be knocked out of play off Carroll. So it'll be a throw in here by Stroker. Thrown in. Knocked down by Boersma. Stroker moves it ahead. Finds Rodriguez. As this ball's put it to the far side. Finds the feet of Stroker. Puts the through ball. It's knocked away. There's the back. Passed out to Boersma. Now to Goss. Goss going to move it. Finds Casaburo. Has some open room. Now slides it back out to Miranda. Miranda moving the ball up. Trying to hit the through ball. He finds it. Nice pass into Raptis. Raptis with the shot, and that's high again. Another hype shot by Carroll, and it's just high of the net. Still no score. 18 minutes to go here in the first half. This one's knocked out. It's played around. Out the center. Goss trying to go for the slide kick, but Luers able to knock it over. The pass to Stroker. Now put up by Hall, but taken away by Zent. Zent going to cross it back out to Casaburo. Casaburo going to try to look to pass it in to Raptis, but didn't have a clear shot there. Macy going to kick this out. He's going to clear it, and it's going to go out of play. So now here comes the throw in by Stroker. It's put out, picked up there by Mendez. Bill kicked it around, slides it out, finds the feet of Hall. As this will be a free kick here now on the right corner side. It's going to be taken here by Snellas. Sent the only one up close. Look to try to block. This one's sent high into the goalkeeper's box. Is knocked away and out of play. Macy back to retreat it. .16 minutes to go. So got this quick substitution before we resume play. This ball is kept in there on the far side. I believe that's Hemsoth. It's either Hemsoth or that was Miranda. They're on the far side. Hard to tell the numbers from here. And now Luers doesn't have a free kick here. Sent all the way down in the Carroll zone. It was knocked down by Rowan. This ball is picked up now by Rodriguez. Now back out. Paul's still fighting between Blair's feet. As Carroll's going to get a yellow card. That's going to be on Reed. That's going to be his first.
We've been seeing a lot of fouls being called in this game. So it's definitely Carroll been playing a bit dirty, which doesn't end well typically. So hopefully they can just be able to be playing better and just be able to score a goal within the next 15-ish minutes.
So this will be a free kick from just outside of the goalkeeper's box. This one's chipped in. It's headed out. Good job there by the Carroll defense. Raptis drawing it back out to Goss. Now he sends this over. Finds Miranda. Miranda moving it. Pass back from Casabaro. Now it's put up. Finds Raptis with the shot and score! Spyros Raptis makes it 1-0 Carroll.
Raptis has been struggling a bit with scoring over the net, but with kicking it over the net, but he was able to get an opening and just be able to really sink it in to the net. So great offense there from the Chargers, and with 14 minutes left, we lead 1-0.
Amazing goal there by Spyros Raptis. Makes it 1-0 here with 15 minutes to go here in the first half. That's a nice pass there. Getting the assist was Miranda. That's a nice through ball and a nice pass out to Raptis. Raptis finding the back of the net. Gets it past Pedersen to make it 1-0. This is now going to be a corner kick here as we resume to play. It'll be Luers' first corner kick here of the night from the left side. Here's the kick. That's a nice high chip. It's to the far back side. It's too long. Still in play. Goss fighting for it. This is kicked out by Zent. Good job there by the Carroll defense. Side kicked. This is going to go out of play. Trying to keep that one in for Carroll was Zachary Demetrio as he enters into the game for Carroll. First appearance for him tonight. Also, and notice Drew Beard came in as well. As now this one will be another, looks like Luers corner kick. Actually, they drop it off. Here's the putback. Nice job there by Rowan. It's still loose inside the goalkeeper's box. There's the shot and a diving save made by Macy. He hangs on to that one.
That was a very close call. Just a great save by Macy being able to get there and stop the ball from going into the goal. So great athleticism there.
This ball is put up ahead, trying to find Raptis. It's a high chip shot by, that was Bernard. There's the throw by Stroker. The far side, that's going to go out of play. Now it will be a Carroll throw-in. Now we got 12 minutes to go here in the first half. 1-0 Carroll is the score. There's the long throw-in. That was a nice throw there. It was from Zen. This ball is put up ahead. This finds Raptis. Raptis here on the left side. Looking to pass it, crossing into Casaburo. It's blocked, and that's going to go out of play. This will set up a Carroll corner kick. It'll be Bernard to take it. Here in the left corner. There's another opportunity here for Carroll to score. Here's the cross attempt. That's in a wide to the side of the net. Now it'll be a goal kick for Peterson.
Carroll has been just coming out strong within these last couple of minutes, really pounding hard on the Knights and scoring a goal and just now almost scoring another one. So let's see if they can just really smack the Knights again and score another goal.
As this one's put back into the Carroll territory. Rowan going to drop it back. Out to Zent. Zent going to move it forward. It was off the feet of Pepe. Actually, no, that was Mendez. This is put it forward. Here's Hall. That's knocked out by Zent. As we got a full crowd here tonight, here in the Carroll stands. As I mentioned early on in the broadcast, Carroll is 7-1-1, and Bishop Luers is 7-2-1. As this ball's put up ahead, finds Raptis. Raptis and Casaburo. It's knocked away, but now picked up by Goss. Carroll's offense moving here into Luers territory. Beard. Actually, no, Bernard going to move that over. Miranda trying to cross it. It gets blocked. This is dropped back. Picked up by Goss. But knocked away here by Mendez. Sends this up the field. Finds Peters. Here's the high cross by Rodriguez. Gets it in. There's a nice job there. I believe that's by Jagger getting that one now. There's Bernard, and Raptis trying to work it. Now Casaburo finds Raptis again, trying to keep it up into Casaburo. It's denied. Beard, which will be Bernard there in the far right corner. Getting to the ball now. Trying to work it out. He cannot. As Luers puts this ball out, this ball goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the ball. This one's going to be sent out of play. And we'll stop play and we'll have some substitutions. With 8 minutes to go.
Just some great offense and defense from both sides. Luers being able to just prevent a couple of goals from Carroll, some close calls, and then of course there was Macy with his amazing save for the Chargers. Just a lot of great athleticism shown on both teams.
As this ball is put sky high back into Luers territory. Draws it out to Mendez. Now it's kicked high and forward, trying to connect to Peters. He does, but Rowan doing a nice job there on defense, drawing this back out to Macy, but Macy kicks this high, but couldn't get back into Luers territory. Now it's kicked out by Zent. Bernard trying to pick it back up, but he could not. There's the kick there. That came in from Demetrio, and both of them go down, and another yellow card is handed out. Demetrio's still down. We will step aside. You're watching the Charge Sports Network. And we resume play. So that yellow card was actually handed to Luers. So this sets up a Carroll free kick that is now the ball is in play as we resume. Casaburo moving it, finds Demetrio. Demetrio with the step back, couldn't hang on to it. There's the pass out to Mendez. Mendez with the ball. Gonna play it out. It's gonna go over to Beard. Beard gonna move it out to Miranda. Miranda with the through ball, trying to find Casaburo. It's too long, and Peterson gonna come out and grab it. Rolls it out, finds Mendez. Mendez here on the left side, kicking high, trying to get the through ball. Trying to get it here. That is Peters. Zent. It's gonna hit the side kick. It's going to go out of play off of Hall, as now we'll get a substitution.
As we saw, Demetrio is back up after being down for a minute. He is playing great. Some great offense and defense shown by Carroll, and just some amazing athleticism and a lot of just sportsmanlike behavior.
So there's another call. Not sure what it was again. Is Zent crossing that one out. Finds the feet of Jagger there all the way out on the far side, moving ahead up to Raptis. Now it's passing it back out to Goss. Goss in the high slot. Drops it back out to Zent. Zent going to cross it back in. It's knocked around. This one's kicked high. Still in play. Goes off the head of Zent. As this is put ahead. Good job there by Pepe. Is Rowan going to kick this one? As that's going to be touched out of play from Stroker. Here comes the Carroll throw-in from Casaburo. Casaburo throwing this one all the way out the center. It was a good throw here to Beard. This put through ball up to Raptis with the shot and score! Raptis' second goal of the game. Makes it 2-0 Carroll with 4:01 to go.
That was another shot from Raptis. There was no defense. There are no defense players there. Just leaving Raptis wide open for the shot, and it was only the goalie there, which he got past. So just an amazing shot by Raptis, and now the Chargers lead 2-1 with about 4 minutes left to go until the half.
Carroll up 2-0. Nice job there by Raptis. His second goal of the day. As I was trying to mention earlier, Carroll is 7-1-1. Luers is 7-2-1. Carroll's loss was to Goshen, where they lost 2-1, and their tie was to Luers, where they tied at 3-3. Their wins came from Warsaw, West Noble, Mishawaka Marion, Bishop DeWanger, Cathedral, Leo, and Concord. Now let's get into Luers. Where they lost to Hanover Central and Warsaw, and their only tie came to Bethany Christian over last Saturday. Their wins were from Concordia, Canterbury, Griffith, Snyder, Wayne, Northside, Southside are their wins. Here's the high shot. That's just wide over the net. Macy gonna kick this one out to Jagger. Jagger gonna move it up. Finds Raptis again. That's intercepted. Now back out. Finds the feet of Sinalis. What's it back out into the corner? Here's the high cross. Wide of the goal crease. Over to the right corner now. This one is going to be a Luers corner kick here. Under 2 minutes to go. Here in this half, this is kicked high and making the stop is Macy. So the side kick this one out. Trying to put it into the feet of Casaburo, but intercepted momentarily. That was from Stoker. This one's sent back. Rowan moving ahead. Finds the feet of Burgett. Trying to cross it through. Trying to find Raptis again. But this is now taken by Mendez. Passes it through. There. It's headed around. Beard trying to clear it. There's a nice block shot. Rowan, there's the clear there. Is sent back, now kicked back upfield to the feet. That's of Demetrio. 44 seconds to go here in the first half. This one's sent all the way back up to middle field. And over to the left side, now sent back. Raptis. Pick back up, now draws it back. There's the side cross. Pass it back into the feet of Rodriguez. Now back over. And now offside's going to be called. 9 seconds to go. And that's going to be the end of this first half. Carroll up 2-0. Thanks to Spiros Raptis for both of those goals. We will take a break for halftime. Come back for the second half here in roughly 10 minutes. As we join you back live here for the second half of this varsity contest, Carroll up 2-0 here over Bishop Luers. Luers trying to turn on the Jets here early, trying to get the offense rolling. Rowan with a nice stop. Let's draw it back out. It's a nice slide tackle, but couldn't get through. Here's Luers with the high chip by Pintia. Stopped there by Macy momentarily, but picked up here by Goss. Goss with a nice through ball, trying to get over to the right side to Raptis. Raptis with a nice heel kick back to Miranda with the cross through and making it stop. Here's Peterson. Peterson looking to roll it out. He does. That went to Hall. Drops it back out to the far side. Now to the feet of Strongcheck. Now Goss with it. Goss putting up head, trying to find Raptis, but that was blocked. Rodriguez picking it up. Draws it back in to Reed. But taken away. Here is Sanilis trying to find the outside to Hall. It does get to him. Hall's cross. As that's Hall's taken down.
Like you said, the Knights are coming out really strong to start off the second half. They're being aggressive and just some great plays.
So here's going to be the cross attempt. Here, going to be taking it is Hall. Hall from the left side of the goal box. Indirect. As that goes off the crossbar, still loose. There's a header by Rowan. It's out. Carroll doing a nice job there. Get that one out of the goal crease. Almost went over Macy's head. But here's the put back. That one's going to be gobbled up there by Macy. He rolls this out to Goss. Goss can turn on the Jets here. We have a odd man break here. Passes this over to Miranda. Miranda puts it back to Goss. Goss trying to move it. That's a slide there. All right, Tanja. And this will be a Carroll corner. It'll be Miranda to take it. Miranda with the corner. That's going to be headed out from Hall. Is this one? It's going to go off the feet of Miranda and out of play. There's the long throw in. Goes off the head of Sanalis and back into Carroll's zone. There's the kick from Jagger. It's going straight to Macy. Macy kicks this out to the far side, out to Zent. Zent picking it up. Zent going to cross it out high. Trying to find Casaburo. Could not get it to him. It's knocked around. Finds Bernard. Bernard with the ball. Drops it back over. Here's the cross attempt, trying to put back into Raptis. It's blocked there. Now picked up by Bernard. Bernard going to drop it out to the left side. Here's the cross. Goes to Goss with the back step there. Passing it out to Miranda. He will stop it. Miranda and drop it back. This finds Reed. Reed with the high cross, and that's going to be out of play. .35 minutes to go here. 2-0 Carroll. As those two goals were scored by Spyros Raptis in the first half. So Raptis only needing one more goal as Raptis goes out to retrieve the ball. There's the pass back to Casaburo. Casaburo would have been offside if he touched that. But he did not. So play resumes. Here's the ball by Mendez. There's the nice cross through, finding Hall. It's nice job there by Miranda. He's going to clear it out. This finds the feet of Mendez. Now for Luers. He's going to drop it back out. Finds Songstrek. Songstrek crossing it back out to the right. And that's going to be too far. And it'll be a Carroll throw-in for Boersma. Boersma puts it back into Raptis. Raptis now back to Boersma. As now this ball will be a Luers throw-in. This ball's put back into Hall. Hall trying to look for a through ball. It's knocked around. Merrill on the far side gets it in. Finds Bernard. Bernard looking to turn it upfield. There's the high cross. Trying to find Goss, but knocked away. Out to the center. There's Sinalis. It's all the way out to the corner. And the foul will be called here.
I think both teams have been very, very strong coming into the second half. Very determined. We've seen a couple of close calls to the goal, but so far no scoring yet. So we'll see what happens as we go on with little less than 33 minutes left in the second half.
This will be a free kick just outside the right side of the goalkeeper's box. There's the cross and shot, and it's still loose. Macy keeping it out. What a stop by Landon Macy. Goes off the crossbar and gets it out. This ball is kicked away by Barande back into Luers zone. Amazing stop there by Landon Macy. Bounced off the crossbar twice, and he is able to get it out of there. Macy back to get it. And Luers is going to be offside. There's the kick by Jagger. Puts it over to Rowan. Rowan draws it back out to Zent. Zent moving ahead, trying to slip back in. Knocked around by Bernard. Now it's picked up by Demetrio. Demetrio with some room, passes out to Raptis. Raptis with a nice side shot here, and Carroll's going to be offside. Only one man back for Luers. And Carroll just offside.
We have seen some incredible athleticism today, with especially with Landon Macy with some incredible stops.
And another foul going to be called here. Another yellow card handed out this time. That's going to Joey Casaburo. Casaburo back out on the bench. Incoming for him is Zachary Demetrio. So far tonight, we have had 3 yellow cards being handed out. 2 coming from Carroll, and 1 of them by Luers. This ball's sent to the far side. Looking for it is Demetrio. There's the shot. It's loose. Headed down. And this one's kicked out to the far side. Now picking up is Reed. Reed looking to turn it back in. Still loose. Here's the cross. Goes off the head of Bernard. It's loose, and it's just wide of the net. Just wide of the net. That was close.
That was very close. It was maybe a foot away from that bar and just so close. Shot taken by Reed there.
Reed just inches away, making it 3-0 Carroll. But we still say 2-0. As there's a nice through ball here by Rodriguez. Trying to chase after it is Hall. That's going to go out to the corner. And it'll be a Knights throw in. Hall puts it back in. Finds Sinalis. Here's the cross. Put back. There's the header. And Macy making the stop.
That's 3 saves now for Macy. 3 close saves. He's had several other saves that have not been nearly as close to the goal. He's just been incredible tonight. He has not let a single ball through. So just some incredible athleticism there shown by Landon Macy. Definitely a player to keep an eye on.
As I did mention early on in the broadcast, Macy is another player to watch tonight. So I'm not sure what happened to Landon Wells, but he has not been out there once yet for Carroll tonight. As here's the nice through ball there by Bernard. There's the kick. Sent back out. That's going to be a handball. Easy call.
That was definitely, it was hard for, I think that's number 17, Boersma. It was coming at him in a weird angle. It was just hard for him to get his arm away, but it did hit his arm, so that is a handball.
This ball is sent over to the right side. Luers trying to move their offense. Now this will be out off of Carroll. There's the throw-in. Draw back out on the far side. Now it's going to be a Carroll throw-in. As also to mention, we are not the only game going on tonight. We've had 2 missing scores from 2 other matches going on. Oak Hill and Manchester and Rochester, Peru. Those are missing scores. This is according to Max Preps. We have Tri Central at Southern Wells. And here's the final score. Eastbrook shutting out Wabash 10-0. We've got Bishop Dwenger at Blackhawk Christian. That game's in progress. You got New Haven at Columbia City. That game's in progress. You got Huntington North at DeKalb. That's in progress. You got Norwell at East Noble. That game's in progress. And then we got Leo at Belmont. And Leo is up 3-0 on Belmont here in the second half. 27-minute mark to go here in this game. Carroll's still up 2-0. As Carroll and Luers going to get some quick substitutions. Looks like Goss is going to head out on the bench.
Beard coming in for Goss. We saw him a bit earlier tonight. I'm excited to see what he's going to do now.
As here's a nice through ball trying to get to it. As I believe that was Demetrio. As it's starting to become dark out here tonight. 26 minutes to go. It's starting a little bit hard to tell. As there's going to be a call inside the goalkeeper's box.
It looked like Boersma got knocked down. I could not see the player that knocked him over, but so I think that's what the call was, and it looks like number 7, Raptis, is going to take the shot.
Raptis with the penalty kick. His shot, he scores! That's a hat trick!
That is Raptis's third goal tonight. He is on a roll. Just an amazing shot taken there. It was a penalty shot, but that doesn't make it any less. Great shot there. Just an amazing goal kicked by Raptis.
It makes it 3-0. Raptis getting on fire tonight. A lot of nice passes from his teammates, able to connect to him, and he's been able to find the back of the net. As that last play, that was just a costly foul there inside the goalkeeper's box. So it makes it 3-0 Carroll, 25 minutes to go here in the second half. As there's the quick throw in on the right side. This is kicked out by Rowan with a nice defensive pressure. There's the throw in. Goes off. Had a Miranda there on the far side. Actually, no, that was Sporsma. So we're not sure what's going on here. It's a drop kick. It's Luers' ball. It's put up ahead. There's this one sky high and out of play. This will be a Luers throw in. It'll be taken by Mendez. There's the throw in. Knocked down here by Rodriguez. Rodriguez turning it upfield. He's going to be pushed down by Beard. Still going to be Luers' ball. Here's going to be the indirect is Taja. Taja's kick is crossed high into Macy. As there's no foul call, that's running into the goalkeeper's. That's a run into the goalkeeper's body. Surprised no foul there.
That was a very close call. Slight slip up from Macy. He caught the ball but dropped it, and there was almost a goal there, but Macy was able to kick it out of the way. So still 3-0 CHS over Luers.
This is knocked around. Picked up by Luers. Now it's sent back out. This ball's kept in. Nice job there by Demetrio. Demetrio with the ball looking to pass out to Raptis. Raptis all alone. Drops it back. Raptis going to push out to Demetrio with the high shot. It's just over the net.
That was maybe a foot away from the top of the net. It did look like the goalie had his hands on it. I could not exactly tell, but that was very close. Almost a shot from Demetrio.
Raptis almost cashing in the fourth, but he passed it over to Demetrio, and that's just right over the net. So now this sets up a Carroll corner kick. Here's the kick. It's loose. It's going to be gobbled up there at the goal line by Peterson. Peterson rolls this out. This goes to the feet of Mendoza. He crosses this up high, finds Rodriguez, trying to move it over. It's pushed from behind. There from Pepe. Jagger going to move it to Rowan. Rowan back to his goalkeeper. Macy moves it over to the left. Finds Zent. There's the cross shot. Up high. That's going to be out of play. Luers throw in. Draw it out. This gets in to Raptis. Raptis is going to draw back out. There's the fourth shot by Jagger up from Beard. As this one's sky high to not play from Mendoza. There's the throw in from Myers. Beard passing it. Myers going to pick it back up. Myers with the back shot. Keeps it in. Still through ball, trying to get it over to Raptis. But it's picked up here by Taja. He's going to send this one over, not play. Here's the Carroll throw in from, that was Myers. Fighting for it. That's going to go out of play off the legs. Mendoza picking it up for Luers. Beard picking it up now for Carroll. Into the corner. As this one's picked back up from Luers. To the feet of Mendoza. Crosses it over to Hall. Hall drops it back over to Mendoza. No, slides it over to Mendez. Slides it over to Taja. Taja with some room. The side pass. Finds Beard now for Carroll. Drops this over to Bernard. He's going to draw it back. Jagger moving it. Finds Rowan. Rowan moving it all the way over to Zent. Zent with a nice clear shot up, but blocked. It's knocked around. That's going to be out of play.
Carroll has just been doing a great job of moving the ball, getting it where they need to go. But the Luers offense has been a bit explosive here with a great pass down the field, and they are in Charger territory currently.
As this ball is played on the far side, this now will be a throw-in. Puts it back in Kumpka. Sent over, and that's going to be out of play. There's a long throw-in out to Rowan. Rowan going to drop back. Find Jagger. Jagger going to pass it back to Rowan. Rowan going to move it over to Zent. Zent puts it forward. There's the drop back over from Beard. Beard moving it. There's the cross from Zent all the way up. That's a nice kick. And fine over to Bernard. Is this kicked out of play? Actually, no, it's going to be a free kick for Carroll. Here's the pass kick over to Bernard. There's the cross from Zent. Almost gets through. So that's hot headed through. We are resuming here as Burgett picks it up. There's the putback. It's blocked. Now over to Myers. This is going to go off the feet. I believe that's Demetrio. And it'll be a Luers goal kick. This is passed back out. Sent over to Taja. Drops it out to Mendez. Mendez with the cross through ball. Goes off the heads. There's a nice slide kick by Macy. Gets out. That got all the way out to midfield. This draws back over to the left side into the feet of Mendoza. Passes it over to Sinellis. Throws the through ball. So that's going to go out of play.
We've just seen some incredible athleticism from number 1, Landon Macy, with that slide kick and his previous 3 saves. Definitely one of the best players out there tonight. I would say the other one is Cyprus Raptis with his 3 goals for the Chargers. Probably the star players tonight for the Chargers.
That's going to be a handball of Luers. Picking it up. There's the pass from Bernard. This put back shot, and it is just wide of the net. Almost got through. Inches away from making it a 3-1 contest. 13 minutes to go. Bernard going to move it out to Rowan. Rowan back to Bernard. Actually, no, that's Raptis. Actually, no, it's not Raptis. That's Jagger. This is over. Knocked down. They're on the far side. Picked back up. There's Beard. And it's back intercepted. Luers trying to draw their offense. That's a nice high chip. And this is headed all the way out. Finds Hall. Sends it back in. This Hall's going to draw it back out. Hernandez sending back over. Finds Mendez crossing it back inside the goalkeeper's box and it's headed away. There's a nice kick there from Beard trying to get this one to Raptis. Kicked away to the Luers' feet. As this ball is stolen away, Raptis trying to catch up to it. And an offside's called.
Raptors tried to get to the ball again. Maybe he could have scored a 4th goal for Carroll tonight. But there was a foul called, so let's see what that is.
It's foul's going to be on Luers, so the whistle was blown dead before Raptis got to it. So there was a trip from behind. There's the put-through ball out to the left side. It's knocked down and an offside. It's going to be the call. 12 minutes to go here in the contest. 3-0 Carroll. Ball's out to center field now. Back into the Carroll zone. Rowan dropping back out to Macy. Macy with his nice side kick. Gets into the feet of Mendez for Luers now. He's going to drop it back out to Mendez. Draws it out to the right side. Now it goes back to the center. Sunscheck sends back over to Mendez. They're on the far side. And that's a new out of play. And Carroll will get some substitutions.
Looks like number 26, Brennan Gerbers, is coming out for the Chargers. He scored one of the JV points for the last game, so let's see how he does against the Varsity.
Gerbers with the ball. There's the nice side there. It's blocked. That's a new out play. That was Yates. So some of these JV players coming back in here for now this varsity contest. As I should say, reserve players. This is drawn back out to Rowan. This is put back. That's a nice long through ball out to the corner. That's a new out play. There's the throw in. Up by Demetrio. He's going to cross it out to center. Up in the air. Goss keeps it down. Slides it over to Beard. Now into the feet of Burgett. Slides it back. Carroll going to drop it back now. Jagger drawing out to Rowan. Now Carroll trying to play keep away a little bit. Rowan going to move into Goss. Goss heads it back to Rowan. Rowan going to draw back out to Jagger. Jagger with a nice high cross shot, trying to find Gerbers. This one's put back. There's the chip shot back in. So that's taken off. Luers drawing it back out. There's Sinellis with a nice long through ball on the far side, trying to get it to his Hall. So that's going to be a play. It'll be a Carroll throw-in. Throwing into Rowan. Rowan drops it back to Jagger. Jagger back out to Rowan. Rowan still with it. Passes it back up. Finds Beard. Beard with a nice long through kick. Trying to catch up to it. There's Demetrio. It's going to be too long. This will be... Actually, no, it's going to be a free kick there from Luers. This is sent all the way over to Mendez. Mendez puts it back up, intercepted there by Jagger momentarily, and that's going to go out of play. This ball will be a Carroll throw-in. Here's Myers. High throw-in. Goes off the head of Gerbers. Played around. Now with it is Mendez. Mendez taking off. Out the center. Nice job there. That was by Burgett, keeping on the pressure. On the far side, Carroll looking to break it out. There's Beard with the shot. It's blocked. And there's a collision.
That is number 11, Cooper Gross. He was knocked down. He's back up, and there's also a player down for Bishop Luers, but he's back up too. So both players seem to be fine. Thank goodness for that.
as both players went down there, but easily got back up in time. As we are back underway. There's a nice job there from Schweitzer. This is draw backed out. Beard there's the through ball, finds the feet of Mendoza for Luers. So there's the drawback, headed away. Sends out to Gerbers. Gerbers now going to look to try to turn it upfield. Drops it back out to Beard. Now he's crossing out. There's a nice through ball out to Gerbers. There's a collision. Gerbers trying to stay on the ball. This will be a Luers throw in, but we'll get a substitution for Luers.
Luers has been struggling a bit tonight, offensively and defensively. And Carroll has just been pounding them. So we'll see if Luers can pick it up a bit within the next 5 minutes of the game.
This ball is put back in play to Gerbers. Gerbers with the through ball. That's a nice job there by number 23, Edwin Taja, for Luers to get that ball out of the goal crease. This ball's thrown in out to midfield almost. Now it's sent back in. Gerbers with the through ball. It's on the far side. That was Myers. Sent around, picking it up. There's Yates. It's a free kick for Luers now. That's a nice cross. Finds the feet. That's Mendez. Beard trying to take it off his defender. Mendez picking it back up for Luers. It's the through ball. Pass back out. That's picked back out by Demetrio, who sends this across. Making it back up is Yates. Yates in a draw back. The pass up there from Burgett. And that's going to be out of play. 3 minutes to go. 3-0 Carroll.
Carroll has been playing beautifully tonight. They have had amazing saves, amazing scores, amazing plays. I'm excited to see how they finish out the game.
So this is put ahead. Out to center now. Luers trying to draw the offense. Out to the center. That's going to be offsides. Actually, no, that's not going to be offsides. That's going to be the ball is out of play. So it's now going to be a throw-in for Luers. Or no, it's not. It's another free kick. So I guess another foul is called. Here's the kick. That's just wide of the net. That was a nice shot. So, Macy will kick this out and pass it out over to Schweitzer. This one knows Jagger. Straw back. Luers trying to draw offense up now. Gerber's in the corner. Foul's going to be called. That will be on Luers. Jagger is going to have the kick here. He's going to cross this out high and to go into Luers territory. This finds the feet of Wells, finally coming back into the contest for Carroll. Wells picking it up. Actually, no, that was Demetrio. As this one's blocked. That was a nice block there by Myers. Set out. Gerber's picking it up. Gerber's with some room taking the shot, and he scores!
That is the second shot that Gerbers has scored tonight, one in the JV game and now one in the varsity game. That was a great shot from Gerbers, excellent athleticism, and now the Chargers lead over Luers 4-0 with 43 seconds left in the game.
What a shot there by Brennan Gerbers. That makes it 4-0. That was a long shot, just took it himself. And that just got past the goaltender, Peterson. Making it 4-0 with 40 seconds to go in this contest. This drawled out, picked up. It's a knee tackle there. So now it's a Luers free kick. Seven seconds, 5. Here's the shot. And Macy with the last second save. Carroll shutting out Bishop Luers tonight, 4-0 your final.
That was an amazing last-minute save from Macy. It was coming right at him, and he was able to jump up, use his hands to send the ball out of bounds as the time ran out. Amazing athleticism from Macy, one of the star players of the game. The other would be Cypros Raptis, number 7, scoring 3 out of the 4 points for the Chargers. Just an amazing game, a very good matchup, and the Chargers will win the game.
Carroll winning it 4-0 here tonight, as that's going to do it here for this varsity contest. Carroll's next game will be this coming Wednesday, where they will take on the Northrop Bruins here at 7 p.m. here at Carroll. And that will be here on the Charger Sports Network if you cannot make it. Bishop Luers' next game will be on Thursday, where they will have a home game versus Bishop Dwenger at 5:30. So that will do it here from Carroll High School. I've been your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kill, joined with Olivia Wood. Thank you guys so much for watching, and God bless.